look at all those cards. Oh, that's a lot of cards. You know what I'm doing, guys? I am organizing all my Magic collection. There's a towel. Don't worry about why that's there. Why is that there? Yeah, so I'm organizing my collection since I'm home and I have nothing to do, and I figured I don't like having them in boxes because it's kind of annoying to build decks when you have to go through boxes and search through cards, and it's a little bit easier to put them in binders. So I went ahead and just got a bunch of binders. I've done this before. I've had these binders in storage. I just decided to take the cards out and put them in boxes again, which was a stupid idea. So I'm putting them back in binders, which will make it easier for deck building. I don't have a lot of commons and uncommons anymore. I used to have probably triple that, but ended up trading them away for bulk. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some organizing and seeing how that works for me. So the way I do it is I'll sort by color first. So all those boxes are sorted by color. And then I'll open the box, I'll take out all the cards, and I'll sort them by type. So I do creature, instant, sorcery, enchantment, planeswalker, and I guess that's it. And I'll go by that, so it makes it a little bit easier for this. And red, by the way, is my least owned color. I own very little red, so that's pretty much everything right there, and then that. So I can only imagine blue. I'm gonna need 2 tables, so this should be a whole host of. Ooh, I finished red. And like I said, red was my least owned color, so I had very few cards as far as red goes. So here's basically how I organize. I always have the first 2 pages as empty. I call these the organizing pages. When I'm building a deck, taking cards out, putting cards in, swapping around, searching for stuff, I'll use these first 2 pages as just random whatever that I need to reorganize back into the binder. So this way I don't have cards laying around. I just pull out the binder, put the random stuff in here, and then yada yada yada. So I'll do creatures first. So you saw the table before was all the creatures. And then off camera, I then went into the instances. There's no organization as far as I'm not alphabetizing it because fuck that. I'm not alphabetizing that. But I'll do creatures, instances, sorceries, and things like that. That's as far as I'll organize. And then enchantments in the back. And I include these as enchantments because they are technically enchantments. And I'll have the planeswalkers in the front. And that's kind of how I organize. You can see I have a lot left to go. Those are just some outside cards that I'm going to have to resort back into as I'm doing this. Also, as I'm going, I'm taking out some stuff that I'm probably never going to play. So this is the red stuff that I think is pretty janky. I'm also taking out, if I have more than 4 copies of a card, I'm actually going to take them out, and they're good. If I have more than 4 copies of a card, I want to keep it. I'm actually going to take it out and put it in a separate binder for altering. I'm going to use these as altar stock. So it's not crazy stuff. I think Impact Tremors is pretty good. Hijack, I can probably turn this into like one of my free mystery altars kind of thing. And yeah, I'll just keep this in a separate binder and have some altar stock. If I ever feel like I want to paint something, I'll pull it out and see if I can get some inspiration and yada yada yada. Let's get on to the next color. Let me do on camera. I don't know what this is. What's my next? Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's blue. This is my most dreaded one because I think it's the most that I have next to green. I think this is like the second most color I have. I'm not looking forward to this. This for like 2 hours, and I got the creatures for blue done. That was easy, but that's all the instances I still have, and this is my table. I'm running out of space. I'm gonna have to go get my folding table to sword pile this. Plus my back hurts. This chair is not very comfortable. My pits feel like they're on fire. I've just been cycling through Game Grumps compilations. I finished listening to 2 albums already. And yeah. Oh, quick tip for sorting creatures, by the way. It makes it a little bit easier. is you sort them on the table similar to like this, and then you just pick and choose the creature type, which makes it a little bit easier. So in this case, I just did enchantment creatures and then whatever these are. And from here on, I kind of went like bird, then a shapeshifter, and then I just kind of ran a little bit of random here and there with the merfolk, and then just random shit, and then I went to wizards, which makes up the majority of my blue creatures. So that's a little tip. Is this enjoyable? I hope this is enjoyable. Blue took, I think, 3 hours to sort. Now I'm doing white. This should take, hopefully, like 30 minutes, because I don't have a lot of it. So, oh my god, sorting blue instances was like, what's worse than hell? It was DMV. And a swift change to green. Hi, Dan. Yeah, so now I'm doing green, which was my first most collected color, so therefore I have a lot to go through. And I'm noticing a pattern with the different colors. Blue, the instant pile was about this high. With the white, it was the enchantments. With the reds, it was, actually it was pretty much even. But green, it's creatures, which makes sense because green has a lot of fucking creatures, my god. Although while sorting, I found an Ewit. An Ewit I did not know I had, because usually I keep Ewits in my rare binders because these are constantly played and looked for, and people always want an Ewit. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know I had that, so that's great. That's like my 5th extra one, so I can alter it into something. Yay. Speaking of alters, I've had this idea to do a brainstorm edit all day, and I can't because my table's covered in just shit, and my OCD is making me finish all this first. So there you go. Hi, Dan. Looks like he's holding a condom, but it's the episode where he's like eating a lemon. So, you know, it's not weird. Four of them done. I've been doing this since I think like 9, and it is now currently 4:45. Help, Bolus, please. Bolus. Bolus, please. P is stored in the bolus. Packing it in for today. I'm finished sorting all these cards. I got a lot of the way through though. I got all 5 colors. All I have left is it's upside down, but I got artifacts and colorless cards, multicolor, and then I got non-basic lands. Then I also have a box of basic lands that I'm thinking I'm gonna sort into like maybe like an Ultra Pro binder and just kind of keep that. I'm actually might keep that as the weight. You need a big binder to kind of weigh down the other binders so they don't fall over. That's kind of the reason I put them in boxes, because I don't like binders falling over. It annoys the hell out of me. But I'll figure that out tomorrow. I'm done for today. Yeah, I'm gonna go alter some cards now because I had this idea floating around my head pretty much all day that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go do that now. Been doing this for, geez, I think total maybe 5-6 hours total, but like over the course of the whole day. I am tired. The creator of life. Ow, that's hot. I am stupid. Okay, it is day 2 of me sorting my MTG, well, really my Commander playable collection, because I don't really have a lot of other commons and uncommons. Anyway, I switched the mats up. I put 4 new mats because I liked looking at something interesting. What do we got? All right, so today I'm going to tackle the artifacts and colors first, because this isn't the most cards that I have of a single color. That was still held by green, but it is the most diverse, because when it comes to artifacts, there's really no sorting by type, because artifacts are artifacts. So you have to go deep into the types. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort equipments, regular artifacts. I do have Eldrazi color spells in here. Those are different. And then I'm gonna go by color pie. So you know, the signets, the lockets, the key runes, things like that. I'm gonna go by that color, and then I'll go by the 3-color, which are the Alara pies and the Khans pies. And yeah, that's pretty much how I'm gonna tackle that. That was probably gonna take me like a couple hours because that's a lot of sorting. And then I got non-basic lands. That'll be easy. This will be very easy. And then multicolor, which will also fairly be easy because in this case I can just sort by color, and then from there sort by type, and then yada yada yada. You get the point. And look at all this alter stock I have. Look at all this. All these cards I can alter because they're extras. Oh, that was a Mull Drifter. You have any idea what I can make this Mull Drifter? I had an idea actually. For, where is it? I just saw it. Oh, there it is. I had an idea for this, where I turn it into an anime weeaboo version of Patrick Star. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. It wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad at all. This was artifacts. So these are non-typed artifacts. These are just standard artifacts. They range from obviously artifacts that have abilities to ones that tap for mana and filter mana. So I'm going to separate it like that. I'm going to have mana rocks on one side and then essentially other on the other side. I forgot about vehicles. I have a couple vehicles in there. These are equipments, and these are artifact creatures. In the back there is Eldrazi's. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Mostly because as I was sorting it, it pretty much just all went into this category. So now here's the hard part. The hard part is sorting this. So yeah, I got to figure out. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like mana rock and then everything else. So, and then I got to sort the mana rocks. So that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a whole shit while. It's a weird interjection to a video, I know. I know you get to see a lot of my kitchen, more than I ever thought I'd have to show. Look how dirty that stove is. I need to clean that. I got a coupon in the mail for Burger King, and I usually hate Burger King with a dying passion. I hate Burger King. But I really wanted to try the Impossible Whopper, and they had it, the meal essentially for like $6. Not a bad deal. So I got the Impossible Whopper, and as you can see, I've already had a bite. It ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. Hold on. Yeah, it's good. Dry as fuck, but good. It definitely doesn't taste like a Whopper. I do remember what a Whopper tastes like. It definitely tastes fake, but I like it. Of course, I'm someone who likes veggie patties. I love black bean burgers. Absolutely love black bean burgers. I'm not a vegetarian, mind you. I eat meat, but I also like vegetarian food. I do like the black. So this is actually very good. So, like I said, it doesn't taste like a Whopper. It's really dry, but that just could be the place I got it from. The Burger King next to me sucks ass, so they probably just suck at making it. But it's good. It's really good. It'll make a good lunch, I think. And I got ginger ale. I haven't drank ginger ale in like months. I don't really drink soda, but I wanted to. Seagram's, I think. And yeah, fries. So yeah, that's just, I know it's a weird injection, but if you've never tried the Impossible Whopper and you feel like it, give it a shot. It's not bad. Not great. It's not meat. I will never get over how kind of cool this just looks. Yeah, so this is all the non mana producing artifacts. I think I might have a couple mixed in there, but there are the ones those are the mana producing artifacts. Now, one of the reasons I started doing this, aside from just having time and being able to do it, was because I was almost positive I had cards I didn't think I have. A good example of this is I've been trading for expedition maps. I didn't know that I didn't have any expedition maps, so I've been actively trading for expedition maps. Lo and behold, as I'm sorting all these, one of these I put in here recently, but I had two in there that I didn't know about. These are like $4 or $5 cards. Like, they're not, not expensive, but they're not cheap. So they're good sought after cards. So I didn't need to trade for them. I'm happy I did because now I have extras. But if I knew I had them, I wouldn't have like actively sought to trade for them. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, just as a way to see if if I have certain cards I didn't think I had. Such as, Elixir of Immortalities. I have 2 extras of those. I have a lot of Tormod's Crypts. Look at all those. Shit ton of Tormod's Crypts. All these. It's nice to have all these in case I want to build like their respective monocolor decks. And Prism Ring. I didn't even know I had a Prism Ring. I've been looking for one. It's a good card. It's a decent card. So that's kind of why I've been doing this. So this is This is going to go in a binder, and then I'm going to do the colored artifacts, and then I just got those stacks, and that's it for that box, and I got 2 more. Blue was the hardest. Fuck that. The lands are the hardest. I thought this would be the easiest part. This is a stack of unsorted shit because I ran out of room, and I still have the double colors left, and I gotta sort the single color land. There's so many fucking lands. I'm sorry I'm cursing. There's so many. Why are there so many? And there's like 2 pages full in there. God. There's a lot of fucking lands, man. But I'm gonna have a lot of altar fodder because I have tons of each, like the dual lands. I think I have like 10 of each gates. I don't need that. I'm gonna be cutting down heavy. Lands done. Oh my god, this took the longest among any sorting card sorting type that I've done. Was the non-basic lands. Now I'm onto my basic lands, which I just pretty much have full arts. I don't really have any other basic lands. I usually just donate whatever, basic land packs I get in fat packs to my store. I really just collect full arts. As you can see, I have a lot of full arts. I use them in pretty much every deck. And a couple galaxy ones over there. And some change. Yep, those I'm just putting into pages and putting in this binder over here just to have, it's like 5 or 6 per spot so it doesn't break the pages. Yeah, this is easily the easiest thing to do. So this is just a relaxing work now, but I still have one left, and that is the multicolor. And I'm hoping that'll be easier. But we're getting there. Slowly, slowly getting there. Done. I'm done. I gotta erase this because actually what's in here is non-basic lands, but I've finished putting all my commander playables into binders. I am tired. I don't feel accomplished. I probably will later, but right now I'm mostly just tired. So yeah, all those are right. Blue, red, white, green, black colors. This is non-basic lands. This is basic lands. This is multicolor. And this is an empty binder to just hold them up. And then this is actually signed cards. I have some signed cards in here that I'll probably sort into binders later, but not right now. I'm tired. Those are all my decks. This is my new commander shelf, I guess you could call it. I want to watch home movies now. I'm very tired. All right, so these are, as I mentioned before, my altar stock. These were stuff that I had more than 4 of that I consider to be playable. Yeah, I had more than 4 squirrel's nests. I know, it was weird. I collect a lot of shit I don't need. So I got I got a lot of basic lands in here too. They're in there somewhere. But yeah, that's all going in its own it's going in a box right now because I don't want to put any more fucking things in binders. I'm done. I'm done for a while. But yeah, that's all going in a box, and I'll have set aside to search through if I ever want to alter a card and just want to look for some stuff to inspire me. And I'm fucking tired. I want to order a pizza, but I can't because pizzas are too expensive. I fucking done. Thanks for watching me, guys. Hope this was somewhat enjoyable. I thought it was a little bit different than my usual thing that I do. Look at all that. Remember how it was full of binders and stuff? Now it's empty. It's got 2 binders, but it's too small to hold anything. I will see you later in more videos, but until then, look at that squirrel.